Are you winning, daughter? Indians gathered in a crowd which went out of control and killed around 121 people. Indians 1 day later. I'll do it again. We are closer to year 3000 than 1000. Every legend has a weakness. Samson. Achilles. Me. I'm not a legend, so I do not have a weakness. Him. Are you ducking, stupid? Me. To the ladies, you went to visit your man, and he offered you this. Are you eating? Porn may be bad for your brain. Study suggests. My brain. The right person will come one day. The right person. People who complain there is too much air in the bag when I fill their entire oxygen tank with chips. Porn at. Are you watching porn all by yourself? Me and the homies. Come closer. I need your cutest cat picture. Dyslexic, lactose intolerance. Scandinavian is named Pedder. People from the Balkans. Let me eat hamburger and grill. I will return to despising the US government later. A decision was made here. The movie I want is on YouTube, but reversed. Hardcore video processing to reverse it back to play correctly. Pretty sure I did it right, but give the movie a quick test play just to check. French audio. Dude, he owns a Cybertruck. $1,600 a month at 7%. Letting him live is worse than death. Snoop Dogg says only one person has outsmoked him. When she pulls your boxers down fast and you're not ready. Him, his harem, his mother, their mother. Gang. I bet he's thinking about other women. Me, earning $35,000 per year. I'm very worried about tax being increased for citizens earning $400,000. Can't afford to be in my feelings at this point. I got shit to do. The first customer that was asked to scan in a QR code to see the menu. The myth of consensual relationships. I consent. I consent. I don't. I don't. Isn't there someone you forgot to ask? Guys, I'm starting to forget the names of the Pokemon. People with toxic families. Your family is the only relationship that really matters. Epic Games Store. He does exactly what I do. Steam. But better. The constant reminder that time is passing and I need to make choices or else they'll be made for me. Me. Panicking but still on my bullshit. Your Shrek's drive will go down as you grow older. Meanwhile me in my 40s. From the creator of New Folder and New Folder 2. New Folder 3. How I sleep after a long day of doing the bare minimum. I missed my bed. Me when the fireworks are still going after 1 AM. I wanna go to bed. Women's clothing manufacturers. Unknown technology, what the duck. My family, how do you cook so well? Me just throwing random ingredients and spices into a bowl hoping it doesn't taste like shit. Gamers in the 90s. Damn bro, you having trouble with that boss? Don't worry, there's this item that you can get that makes the boss way easier to defeat. Gamers now. If you use summons, shields, bleed builds, then you didn't beat the game. Cooking oil exists. Potatoes. You left the toilet seat up. I'm really glad the aliens helped up make the stones lighter, but why not have a color camera 5,000 years ago? How we imagined AI 40 years ago. How it's going. My adult goals. Sleep early, eat healthy, limit screen time, Stay home. My childhood punishments. Sleep early. Eat healthy. Limit screen time. Stay home. The mobile game and the ad. The mobile game you installed. Me. 11 PM quietly playing games under the bedsheet. Slight noise from the hallway. Me. I'm creating a new apocalypse series that's totally different. It's non-optimistic and shows the ugly side of human nature. People will fight for resources, and it'll reveal that humans are the real monsters. Me and my friend listening to songs about drugs, gangs, and murder while on our way to see the new Pixar movie. Selling my cow, he ain't mooed, yet I think he's Spanish. It's an older code, sir, but it still checks out. When the whole parking lot empty but someone still parked next to you. The nerve of some people. Me watching someone who makes twice my salary struggle to save a PDF. Man dies of heart attack after jerking off to hentai 3 times in an hour. Weaklings die. Big deal. Me seeing you online after you told me goodnight 1 hour ago. Me staring at my daughter as she says, "Dad, hold this cute snail I found. It's over for me." Wrong password. Me retyping it at the correct speed. Day shift. Night shift. Actually having fun by just being alone. Oh, she found your porn stash. Neolithic girlfriend. Why am I still single? Hard to swallow pills. It's about character, not looks. RPG. Role-playing game. Rocket-propelled grenade. British people patiently waiting for someone to enter melee distance. My grandpa saying gracious to the waiter. Me in disbelief, cause the waiter is Chinese. In a Chinese restaurant. Americans will use anything but the metric system. 242 dicks. The owner of the dog, come on, he's not going to bite you. The dog. What society wants. What you want. Would you answer his call? SpongeBob on Molly. Learn Python in one class. How H.P. Lovecraft came up with the names of his eldritch gods. When YouTuber starts the video by saying what is he going to do on it after I read it from the title. Is this really necessary? Albanians at Dabub. High schooler, I'd kill for college tuition. US military recruiter, I want you to join me. Delivery guy, brings 3 pizzas. You must be having a party. Me. Killing your supervillains. Superheroes. Killing alien soldiers. Superheroes. Me looking at the pigeon eating cigarette butts out of the trash. Pathetic. The same pigeon looking at me having to walk like a loser. Pathetic. YouTubers with low sub counts creating amazing, high quality documentaries about anything trying to get some views. I'm so close. Don't finish before me. Me. The time has come. Me on my first day of college. Graduating with $70,000 debt and a drinking problem. 3-month-old pitbull for sale DM me. I bet he's thinking of other women. If a vampire sucks blood from an AIDS patient, will he get infected? When you realize that no help is coming, you're an adult and have to motivate yourself to move forward. Are we poor? Depends on what. In EU? Yes. In the world? No. Me, in my emotional life. Me, advising others. Here lies split screen gaming. When someone you don't like puts their weird hand on your shoulder. Whoever got my voodoo doll, stroke it a lil. Me watching a YouTube video, but before we continue, I want to tell you about my new sponsor, me. The earth is flat. Flat earthers. The sun goes around the earth. The earth is only 6,000 years old. Arrows were invented in 20,000 BC. People before 20,000 BC. Me and the boys at 8. Who Shreks is disgusting. The last of us to have Shreks wins. 10 years later, I've won. But at what cost? So what do you like about me? Me. Some of the nicest people look like this. Some of the rudest, most hateful people look like this. I touched Bulma before you did. Best friends off the court, sworn enemies on it. Athletes understand. $80 goes missing from my bank account. My hippie ass girlfriend. I've got a jar of dirt. The morning after drinking at 21. The morning after drinking at 27. The morning after drinking at 35. He then greeted death as an old friend and went with him gladly, departing this life as equals. Dinner after spending everything on crypto. First I was born without my permission, now my future is in my hands. 9-year-old me challenging the biggest bully on the school. Everyone watching the fight. Forget the medic. Better send a priest. How's everything going? You know that stereotypical image of the dirty homeless guy, angrily mumbling to himself and growling at strangers? I can tell you what the early stages of that feels like. I'm sad today. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm sad today, but I won't tell anyone, because I'll be considered weak forever if I do. Americans on the 3rd of July. When Wi-Fi at the gym is down, and you can't access your filter apps. Things could be better. Meow. Things could be worse. Overnight celebrity. A lens to avoid blur. A lens for better precision. Random Turkish dad. A t-shirt. In 2021, archaeologists discovered cave paintings of an ancient caveman vegan hunting their prey. Female athletes in 2024. You got a problem with my dick. Nobody is born cool. Except of course. Shouldn't necromancers be buff? Why would they be? They do so much deadlifting. A little cup of coffee told me that you needed something to make you smile today. When I see a 9-year-old with a phone worth 3 times my monthly income. Alcohol ads. Cigarette ads. Most powerful gym goer. Average construction worker. Everybody gangster. Until the. This horse could produce 38,175 BTUs. Understandable. That's 15 horsepower in this singular horse. You've lost me. What breaking up with a girl does to the man. What dinner with no YouTube does to the man. I'm the Roman Emperor. No, I'm the Roman Emperor. Trim your beards, Barbary. Politicians after the elections be like, see, I was actually using an advanced technique called lying. Tiger shot dead at zoo after biting arm of man who climbed in to pet him. I can't. Not again. I'm not strong enough. When you realize that swatting a single mosquito ends an unbroken genetic lineage that is more than 100 million years old. When my girlfriend asks me to open a jar of pickles and I can't open it either. Defeated male leaves. How multiple choice answers look when you didn't study for the exam. This is what depression looks like. Me, guess I'm not depressed. Just poor. My wife. We need a new dryer. This one takes way too long to dry the clothes. Also my wife. Casinos. Man, gambling sure looks fun. Sure is. Come in. Thank you. Lost all your money. Is that a hooker? Smells like cigarettes and desperation. Lose more money somehow. People pissing themselves on the slots. Duck. Dad, typing R into the search bar on my PC. Dad, what is rule 34 Shrek? Me. When you hear your name in your parents' conversation. The last thing you see before the British take your culture to their museum. Why is this acceptable? And not this? If cartoon pets were real, what do you mean multiple pounds of lasagne? Hahaha. It sounds like he's saying Shaggy. This video's gonna get so many likes. Who is Feet? He is in almost every song. Marvel fans when their wife has a crossover with their best friend in the bed. 19 years. 38 years. Everyone acting like Moist Critical is over. Moist Critical. Dap me up. No. Why are your memes so curse? Duck, you mean no? How did you have a ducking response to my no? I meet someone. They steal my swag. They leave. Mr. Beast writing down the names of all the people who tried to cancel him. When you win a gold medal in cutting the cheese. Average age for everything. Comparison. First kiss. Losing virginity. First relationship. Peak of life satisfaction. Marriage. First child. Me if drunk driving was a crime. Studies show that you already met your soulmate before the age of 21. Me. You versus the guy she told you not to worry about. When I bought spicy ingredients for dinner again. Solid poop was never an option. Oh my god, no one cares about me. Do people even know we exist? Bro, I'm famous. I reply faster on Instagram. Unmatch. Point of view. Your dog from Duck Hunt and you tease the shooter a little too much. When your girlfriend is on the phone ordering pizza and she says yes, the pizza has an alcohol problem. You know that guy that always hangs out with you playing LOL. I think he's hot. Unmatch. When your character appears in cutscene. Not a single coherent thought in here. Hold on, I'm thinking. Someone. I feel like shit. I don't want to live anymore. Canada. Okay. Get in. Breakfast for dinner. Dinner for breakfast. When you're about to sleep and remember all the good things that happened, realizing it was a perfect day. Me and homies, when we start a new Minecraft server. Male bees die after mating. That's their whole life. Honey, nut, Cheerio. My girlfriend asked what I wanted for dinner, so I said surprise me, this isn't what I was expecting, lol. Trying to convince my sister not to tell mom about the ass whooping I gave her. We got her an A+ on our presentation. The girl. I want a guy who owns 12 Lamborghinis, looks like Dwayne The Rock, and is over 8 foot. Also the girl. Red Dead Redemption 2. Olympics cameraman focusing on their butts. Me trying to focus on women's beach volleyball. Life is too short to argue. Just say impressive, very nice, and move on. Professor from your university. Random Indian YouTube uncle. No one. That Turkish guy at the Olympics. Jesus Christ. It's Jason Bourne. Religious paintings. Angels. Demons. Biblically accurate. Angels. Demons. Sign in to view this post. Takes you back to the home page when you sign in. Hasta la vista zombie. Me gustus to vidity toilet. Venacqui. Hermano. White woman has been here. How can you tell? Being in high school is boring, I can't wait to grow up. Those were the best days of my life. People that smoke since high school when they end up getting lung cancer. Only 6% of people can handle this puzzle. These 3 want to share 2 apples equally. How you handle this with using only 1 stroke of the knife. 5 Nights at Freddy's turns 10 years old in 1 week. Going out of my way to be rude on purpose so the cute waitress spits in my food. Me, still unable to submit my huge bone to the dinosaur exhibit. The museum guard shoving me out the front door. If being Shreksy was a crime, I'd be a felon. Not because I'm Shreksy, but because I intentionally ran over 17 children with my car. The internet. Turkish guy who won silver. Whoever won gold. America. Mongolia. 0 medals in shooting. 0 medals in archery. Dudes be like, NASCAR is boring. My brother in Christ, you forgot to smoke meth before it started. Me, an empath, sensing potentially negative energy in the area. You know, 81 is not old. When you realize so many of your favorite memes have been dead for a long time. Cause of death. No kisses. Married couples trying for a baby for months. 2 teenagers in the school washroom. When a woman says 5 minutes, think like 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter and both teams have all of their timeouts. White people pulling up to Pope is like. Average space fan. Average earth enjoyer, they are both appreciating God's handiwork. Tattoo artists. People who need therapists. Yeah, I'll definitely hop on later. The state I found bro in. The voice is 1. A shockingly large amount of people. YouTuber telling people you can recharge batteries in the microwave. When someone plays my Witcher 3 save file and romances Triss. Now I gotta unduck what you just ducked. If 2 vegans are arguing, is it still called beef? Comedy. The mother ducker who decided to cancel the Mario and Sonic at the Olympics series in favor of pushing NFTs. Me. Vladimir Lenin invites a young worker into the Bolshevik Party, circa 1917. Me talking about my problems with my other 3 personalities at 2 AM. When people want to talk to you after you just finished an entire day of work. Android. File saved successfully. Me. And where exactly it is saved? Android. Who the duck knows? The Home Depot employees watching helplessly as I eat all of their inches. Kids who took engineering. Uncles who advised them. How to socialize with people. Talk. If you knew me in high school, please forget. No matter how hard life is, don't share your problems on social media. My last look at the scammer in my DMs before I send him the most disturbing video he's ever seen. Wow, your dick was so small. Yeah, says person with literally no penis. Indigenous people use every part of the animal and they're resourceful and respecting the animal. I use every part of the animal and I'm icky and cheap. McDonald's. That doesn't seem fair. Cashier, would you like to round your total up to help feed starving children? Me buying ramen noodles with exactly $11.34 in my bank account. I have nothing to offer you but my love. My parents at age 29. Let's have a baby. Excellent idea, honey. Me at age 29. I need my coffee. Where did my husband go? My devastated family reading my suicide note. It's 100 pages of trowel face captioned with encrypted coordinates of where the bodies are buried. Twin sisters with two completely different aesthetics. One says daddy, the other says father. Chemistry teacher, did you know that protons have mass? Me, I didn't even know they were Catholic. Chemistry teacher. This guy cut me off on the freeway today. I'm not even mad. Civilians in John Wick. Nothing to see here. Current relationship status. Imaginary. Oh my god, a cat eye. Me trying to help my mom find out why the house smells like weed. Son, hey dad, I have an imaginary girlfriend. Dad, you can do better. Son, thanks dad. Dad, I was talking to your girlfriend. Game. If you pass this level you are legally a genius. Me who's legally a genius. HDMI. Don't look at me or I'll disconnect. VGA. Table for what? I just hold on. Your dad and I are leaving for dinner. 14-year-old me 5 seconds later. When I see someone wearing a winter jacket in a heat wave. Italian Eminem is not real. He can't hurt you. Marcelo Mathers, hold my spaghetti. When someone tickles me. Hey, Epstein is slowly being forgotten, and 0 corrupt elites were brought to justice. I'll have a saying Taylor Swift sucks. How original. And her music sucks. Daring today, aren't we? When you finally see Hugh Jackman put on the mask, it's been 84 years. 6 without S is 9. Naming your child after a fictional character. Hey there Khaleesi, how was school? I hate you with every ounce of being. Naming your child after dinosaur. I'm so proud of you. Velociraptor. Dinosaur noises. We are lost. Why is our captain a crab? Quiet. Me at 3 AM imagining how I would do CPR on a giraffe instead of sleeping. How I feel when my screen time for the day is 1 hour 20 minutes. It's 1:20 AM. When her nudes are trash, so you draw clothes back on her and send them back. Turkey sent a 51-year-old guy with no specialized lenses, eye cover or ear protection, and got the silver medal. Surgeon. People who put Lego stickers on the exact spot. My owner will be back soon. Don't worry, the oven is on, and it's 371 degrees Fahrenheit. Pikachu seems interested in your mom. I'm something of a Pikachu myself. Oh, so you're an American. If Africa a country or not? Me. Plans being cancelled last minute by someone else. Therapists trying not to celebrate wildly when a girl with blue hair walks in. The indomitable Serbian spirit. The indifferent cruelty of the universe. If you want to join me crew, you'll need to bulk up. Very impressive lad. And I see you didn't skip peg day. I'm going to steal candy from a child today. This isn't a meme, I'm simply a terrible person. $50 and whatever you want baby. Here $50 and give me $100. You wear boob plate because you like it Shrexy. I wear boob plate because I show off my wealth. We are not the same pleb. When someone remembers your name, but you don't remember this. Boss, you're fired. Me, pauses a Serbian film. Why? Yes, I would like one kiss please. Just kidding, you ducking idiot. I would like 2 kisses please. My parents in their 30s. Let's buy a house. Me in my 30s. I guess I can't afford to have teeth. Mary's mother has 4 daughters. They're named April, May, and June. What is the 4th daughter name? July. Wrong. Try again. Wait. I get it. It was a trick question. The answer is March. LMAO. When you insult Elon Musk on Twitter, and now the doors to your Tesla won't open. God lets me live, because he is afraid of confronting me directly. Me. See a policeman with a gun in his holster. My mind for absolutely no reason. Take it. North Korean athletes witnessing LA traffic for the first time in 2028. Me explaining to my children it's only another psyop. Inside you there are 2 Georgians, one is from Atlanta, one is from Athens. Both are gay. Musicians. What if nobody wants to listen to it? Podcasters. Yeah, so I'm at the supermarket the other day and the cashier is really taking her time. Oh shit. I hate that, bro. Yeah, and I mean I've got ice cream right on the conveyor belt and she knows it. Oh shit. I hate that, bro. About to get ducked up tonight. Duck zodiac signs. What kind of I can't draw are you? Bob the Builder. Dora the Explorer. Tyler the Creator. Sharing the same middle name. This is the ideal shooting form. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. I think Dexter gon' be my stepson. Me when I get a message. Why do you look so sad? Put on a happy face. Okay. Zip. Why do you look so scared? Kissing burns up to 20 calories a minute. Whoa. This is worthless. Clean sane for the Olympics. 1.5 billion euros and a lot of citizens complain. Unusually large rainfall. Me, a 21-year-old who just built his first PC, joining discussions about PCs without a clue what I'm talking about. How do you do, fellow gamers? You are all just perverts who are secretly horny for the apocalypse. Yes.